we're here. We're about to question Paul Ryan about Kate's death and about basically every random knick-knack and rumor we found in our brief amount of time here in Edenton. So yeah, this should definitely be. He seems like a really pleasant individual, so we're just gonna have a nice, friendly conversation. Let's start at the top.
How well did you know Kate?
Hardly knew her at all. Met her a few times. At the course, that's about all.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Last Friday. I just popped out of the course and about 7.
Did you speak to her then?
It's possible.
And how did she seem? Was she happy, sad, preoccupied?
She was drunk.
Okay, cool. Thanks for your help.
Do you know if Kate had lost this? It's her driving license.
How would I know that?
You didn't see it lying around anywhere?
No.
All right, that seems about how everyone has reacted to that.
Did you know anything about Simon Thompson's bike?
It's so stupid. Nothing there.
Ever tried Simon's homebrew? Simon Thompson?
No, I haven't. I wouldn't touch anything that has had Simon's fingers in it.
This guy's giving a good performance as well, I will say. Not quite as funny for the same reasons, but...
Have you seen this before?
Looks familiar. Where did you find it?
It was, in the woods.
Presumably had something to do with Kate or her killer.
Well, that's what I'm trying to establish.
Shouldn't it be in an evidence bag, Inspector, in case of contamination?
I didn't have one with me, unfortunately.
Well, don't go testing it for DNA, will you? It's got yours all over it.
Good, you're really doing a good job today, Jinx. It's been a long day, you know? I guess I can also ask about this.
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes on the course. Little bird in cage flying away. Freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not for Kate, by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
You don't remember?
Which student?
I've no idea.
Well, we know that Emma received it as an unwanted present. So... yeah, probably that. I don't think we have any way to, like, bring that up, and I also don't know why it would matter, but not an unreasonable conclusion. Window mask.
What do you know about this?
Looks like a mask.
You don't recognize it?
Not particularly. Looks like a monarch mask.
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is fancy dress outfitters. Ryan goes there sometimes.
Does that help me in any way? Okay, I don't know, whatever.
What did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear anything about an argument in the pub?
Should I have?
No, that's fine.
Okay. This...
Could you tell me a bit about this?
Had it designed by an agency.
And when was that?
Last year.
Is that when you started the business?
Yes, I suppose so.
I suppose. Well, he doesn't know that we've already fucking got his ass on this third eye shit, so... I wonder if we're gonna have to, like... whatever. Not that. Sure, yeah.
Have you ever seen one of these before?
I believe it's a scrying.
Wait, he
mirror,
actually knew what
pagan
this
thing.
was?
Ever used one?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
So you have no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No,
Does the Atlas course use them at all?
not at all. Strange question.
This, sure.
Know what this is, by any chance?
I've no idea. Gardening isn't my kind of thing. Rebecca would probably know. I presume you've met Rebecca.
Yes,
I'm sure she'd enjoy telling you what it is. She's the kind of woman who likes to feel superior. Would probably marry a millionaire and then decide to run her own pub.
Yes, why was that?
Well, she isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control, like Ryan. Shame, isn't it, that I'm in control of both of them?
This fucking guy. Oh, man.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum, or magic mint?
Sounds like it might be a drug.
It's a hallucinogenic plant. Legal, as a matter of fact.
I'm not a drug taker, Inspector. I have no enthusiasm for voluntarily poisoning your brain.
And you've never seen anyone on the course taking it?
Well, if someone had, they wouldn't have done it openly. We don't allow drugs or alcohol in our course. We like to tell students that success is the best drug. Whether you buy into that, of course, is another matter.
This.
How well did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam, who took his life.
Oh. Well, as far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
I believe he had problems at home.
Were you there when he died?
Yes.
And afterwards? You didn't see him after the meeting?
No.
What was Liam like that night?
No. Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he
Drink.
seemed perfectly happy.
Typo
He
in the
was
subtitles.
Well, I assume the bottle in his hand contained whiskey and not lemonade.
Lots of similarities to Kate, don't you think? Drinking, depression. Is that normal for the students?
People come into the Atlas course for quick solutions to their problems. And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked, sometimes their impatience gets the better of them.
Sounds like you're doing a bang-up job. I mean, this is contradictory, isn't it? Yes, it is.
So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the site, why did you allow Liam to drink whiskey all night?
Well,
Because it wasn't Atlas at the time.
we did give him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but didn't work.
But you let him stay on the course?
Yeah, well, we couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules. If they pay their fees, they're entitled to stay on the course.
And what if they want to take drugs?
As long as they do it with discretion, frankly, I don't care if they want to wipe or inject paint stripper all over their faces.
Do you store any alcohol at Atlas?
No.
Is there a kitchen?
Why, do you want to go down there and check?
Well, obviously you wouldn't mind if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't mind. It's past the lavatories down the corridor, but you won't find any drugs in there or alcohol.
But who knows what I might
alcohol at
find.
Atlas or not, it probably isn't particularly relevant. But it's worth a look anyway.
Maybe I'll find a body in the freezer. Who knows? Okay. That was relatively fruitful.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
I presume you've seen an Atlas student doing that.
Ah, so this is an Atlas thing.
Well, it wasn't exactly our idea. The students started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the cause. Cute, really. Which student did you see doing that?
I'm not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
It's usually a fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does that carry a fine too?
Oddly enough, the student in question argued a similar point. Is that something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second. The problem with the law, Inspector, is that it's out of date.
Everybody should just do whatever they
that's a
want,
matter of opinion.
with no consequences.
However, you still
obviously.
respect it.
Respect it. I abide by it. We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat of possible incarceration.
This guy's so fucking full of it.
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
I was talking to one of your students.
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
What is your objective, if you don't mind me asking?
Mine, or do you mean the course's objective?
On the course.
The objective of the course is to free people from bondage.
I mean, some people are into that.
We teach that most people are crippled by their past, by guilt, their attitudes, their beliefs. All that kind of nonsense.
Guilt cripples people.
Feeling guilty in business is like a meat eater feeling guilty in an abattoir. Guilt comes from the archaic emotional centers of the brain. It's a vestige of our animal ancestry, that's all. In business, you heed it at your peril. I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted.
Yeah, apparently.
Would you mind closing the door?
So, you believe that guilt has no place in business?
None at all. I have few beliefs, Inspector, but that's one of them.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion.
I'm gonna make you feel guilty after all this somehow. Or you're gonna go to prison and stay there until you figure it out, I guess.
What do you know about this?
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you? James, our local minister for propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
Oh. These things happen.
People just kill themselves, you know.
The suicide?
Third eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was. As my son had started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And third eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years.
It's called a coincidence, Inspector. I expect they ate fast food also. But you're not investigating.
Oh, don't hit me with that fucking
chippies,
bullshit. Fuck you. As, you know, is it Poirot? It's like they're like true coincidences are rare. Is that the one? I don't know, whatever. I'm not a... Okay, well, if there's something here, let me just look through it quickly. Didn't notice anything other than the one thing I already pointed out. Nah, I can't see anything here right now. Damn it.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Well, I've
I
gotten...
get the feeling I might be seeing a lot of Paul tonight.
Yeah, well. Then I've been in the house. Maybe there's something behind it for me. There's a car. That's it. Okay. Well. Just gonna wander around, then now the pub's filling up, apparently.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Have you seen this before?
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well, don't quote me on that.
So you don't think there's any truth at all to this?
None at all.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Anybody in here? No. There's no way, right? Like, this would be maybe the stupidest possible thing. Oh, that's interesting. The prompt doesn't exist anymore. I can't use the mirror here, can I? That would just be completely silly. Yeah, no, okay. Oh, right. Like, he did say we could go look around
So
in the kitchen.
Must be down the corridor there, if what Paul said is true.
So that's probably worth checking out. I forgot about that. Let's have a look. Well, it doesn't look very fucking exciting, does it? Oh, what is that? I guess, I don't know, it was salt or something, I don't know. What?
Interesting. Well, there's a TV right there with a DVD player. I don't think anyone will mind if I have a quick look at this.
Say, this has 3 X's on it. Is this somebody's fucking... somebody's porn or something? Like, what the fuck? Try a DVD from the pile? That doesn't seem like it's going to help me that much. What about this? What? Why is someone recording themselves rifling through like a pockets, or a jacket pockets, and taking all the things? What the fuck was that?
Well, that was odd. Looked like someone pickpocketing, but why make a video of it?
You usually pickpocket jackets of people that aren't being worn? I mean, I guess that technically counts, right? Well, that's strange. Okay. What's all this? There's nobody in that atrium.
Freedom.
Oh boy.
True freedom means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism.
Oh my
self-doubt,
god.
guilt.
I can't fucking watch this. All right. I'm not putting up with that. Oh, I really hope there's not an important clue in there, because that seems like torturous. Okay, well I found this bizarre DVD. It's very strange. I guess I can go ask people about this now. I don't know. I guess I could also check over here. Oh, hello. I'm not interrupting anything, am I? This is some fucking bullshit.
Then wait for the moment to break free. Then break free. Excellent, Hannah.
Well,
Could you come back later, please?
what's going on here?
Please, leave.
Sorry, Ryan, there's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by.
Leave.
Okay.
Then he just says, okay. That's a fucking weirdo, wacko bullshit's going on in there. Oh,
What was
man.
that about? Looked like they were burning woolen dolls. A woolen doll burning ceremony. What a very odd course this is.
It's not fucking creepy cult shit at all, we promise. I mean, he's not gonna be in there, right? Because... yeah, alright. Well, that's very interesting. Oh, hang on. I tried to fast travel out, but it's stopped me on the way. What the hell is this? What is that? Like a iPod or something? What did I just pick up? What is that? Remote control lock. Some sort of lock that was found outside the Atlas Training Center. It's not for his car, is it? Oh, hold on. Hang on a minute. I can break into his car? That would be hilarious. Yeah, this. Hey, oh, it's for the garage. Oh, okay. I guess, I mean, it didn't look like a car key, so I guess that makes more sense. Well, this doesn't seem very exciting.
So, those are Ryan's guitars. Kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
What? That's the clue I got? He has guitars? What the fuck? Okay, sure, whatever. Time to do the rounds. So, hey, what's this fucking weird shit about?
Have you seen this before?
No. No, sorry.
Okay, well that wasn't helpful. I did ask him about this. What the fuck is
What do you
this?
know about doll burning?
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it into the fire.
And that's a good thing.
Well, yeah, it helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on and take control again.
So what are the masks for?
They're just to help you get into the right frame of mind. Just get you into the zone, you know, help with the trance.
A trance?
Yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind, you know.
So you hypnotize yourself? How do you do that?
Just stare into a mirror and chant something, you know, just say the same thing over and over again. Or you could just close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
And that's safe?
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized.
Well, what's the fucking point?
But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say it was called? Auto-hypnosis?
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis, same thing, really.
That's...
Simon was a bit too quick to play down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course.
Okay.
I'll have to ask around about this.
Okay, well, that's something. Using mirrors, interesting. Nice help with trance. Yeah, oh man, I don't even know where to start with this. Sure, whatever. Guitars.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
Not a whole lot. I know he brought a guitar to one of the groups once, at the end of one of the stages. That's the only time I've seen him with a guitar.
Okay, well...
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Have you seen this before?
No. Don't think so.
Wow, not exactly surprising.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning, I think it was something that they did on the course. Simon mentioned it.
Oh, they didn't do that when you were there?
No.
No, they don't start with the completely crazy shit. They have to fucking ease you into it.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
I know he plays, because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to. I used to be in a band, but I was a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as well?
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night. But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that called?
It was called Blackstone. And this guy from a record company once came to see us, and he said the band was rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
Okay. We know Liam was part of that, didn't we? Didn't know him very well. What was it? Oh, guitar. Blackstone. Ah.
That band you sang in, Blackstone. Who else was in the band?
Just a few people from college.
Including Liam?
Yeah.
Did you say you didn't know him?
No, it's not that. I just thought you meant that I didn't know about his suicide.
Did you?
No, I was away on holiday.
When he died?
Yeah, I only knew him through the band.
She definitely knows more than she's saying. She was in a band with Liam, but didn't know about his problem. I'm not sure I believe you, Emma.
Yeah, she's becoming less credible over time, isn't she? Still, I don't think I can seal that. Sadly. Through the band. Holiday the night Liam died. Well, I don't know if I can break that particular piece of testimony, so... this.
Do you know what auto-hypnosis is?
It's some type of self-hypnosis, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you ever tried it?
No, I haven't. But I think Kate was into it. She learned it from when she went to Atlas.
And what did she tell you about it?
Not a lot, really. I think it helped her. I think she used it as a sort of self-meditation.
As opposed to meditating someone else. Well, I picked up a whole bunch of weird shit, so I guess I might as well ask everybody about it. I think we'll leave Paul for last here, though. I'm somewhat concerned that he might just fucking shoot me if I say the wrong thing. So.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry. Ask Ryan.
What do you think? Ask Ryan. What would he have anything to do with it? That's a fucking weird thing, or whatever.
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course. I'm not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens for him.
Made them?
You made them?
Oh, Ryan can't make anything. He's practically dyspraxic.
Okay. Huh. Wait, but he has a bunch of guitars?
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries. He does keep
okay.
on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix.
That seems unlikely for a variety of reasons.
I just let him play in his room. As long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
His room? You not... Aren't you married? Do you have different rooms? Oh! That's actually a notable fucking thing here. Hang on. I'm tuned in. Hang on, what would that even be in reference to? Ugh, let me finish asking stuff.
Do you know anything about hypnosis used on the Atlas course?
Are you sure you mean hypnosis or the power of persuasion?
What's the difference?
Not a lot. But if you want someone to do something, it's usually easier to ask nicely.
Atlas used persuasion techniques.
Well, don't all businesses use it, Inspector? Ever heard of advertising?
Yeah, scum of the earth. Okay, hang on. Let me think about this. What would I present in juxtaposition of his room? It's such a weird thing. Like weirdly specific to find some kind of, because there's not like, oh, evidence Ryan and Rebecca are married. Like, I can't just use that as a point. Yeah, I don't know. That's so... This has gotta be something, but I don't think I have what I need for it yet. I'm curious. I kind of doubt this is going to get me anywhere, but... No, I mean, I guess that's implied in the wasting part, right? Okay, yeah, I don't think I can get anything more here.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Still no one over here? No. Alright. See if James has got anything for us.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Seen this before?
No, what is it?
Do you recognize it?
No. Should I?
Okay, well.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning? What sort of doll burning?
It doesn't mean anything to you.
No. Should it?
No, that's okay.
Okay. James wouldn't know about Ryan's musical ability. Yeah, fair enough.
Ever heard of auto-hypnosis, James? Self-hypnosis.
Yeah.
And what do you know about it?
It's another name for scrying. Some people call it auto-hypnosis, I call it scrying.
Right. So you're saying scrying is just self-hypnosis?
Scrying? You can scry on anything. I don't use a mirror. I can scry watching the clouds. Maybe the water on a lake in the moonlight.
And when you're watching the water, what happens? You go into a trance?
You lose yourself in your unconscious.
Loose.
You go deeper and deeper, you swim around.
They just stop pointing out the
Try not to go
typos.
too deep. Because if you go too deep, you start drowning. And you get dragged down to the bottom. As long as you stay swimming, you come to the surface again. Then you wake up and see the world as it really is. It's like a journey to a place people talk about, but no one's ever seen.
Except that then you've seen
Thinking
it.
about Kate, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
She bought a mirror. Sold her one last year.
Was she into using mirrors like that?
No idea. But she bought one.
Right.
But again, I don't think this has updated anything, or like... One assignment, auto-hypnosis, yeah. Scrying... So we have things of like trying to connect the scrying to the course, but... A, that doesn't seem like it's going to be relevant, and B... Like... It doesn't matter. Damn it, and I don't know how to... did this help me in any way? I can't tell. Ugh, damn
That's all
it.
for the moment. Thank you.
I don't know. Alright, well... Let's go see Paul and hope he doesn't kick our teeth in or something. Like, this feels like one of those things. I doubt this game does this, but this feels like it could be a non-standard game over.
Seen this before?
The writing looks familiar, but no.
Okay. Well, it's probably Ryan then, yeah.
What can you tell me about doll burning at Atlas?
Not very much. It's one of Ryan's ideas. My son is under the illusion that he's a genius.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan? Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional.
If he did try, it was never going to happen.
Can you tell me more about the auto-hypnosis techniques used on the course?
We don't use hypnosis on the course.
Not at all.
Not anymore.
So, how was it used?
Hypnosis is probably the wrong word, Inspector. It's nothing to do with the trances or things like that. It was meant to force To help students.
Are you kidding
You
me?
can't force anybody.
You
into being
can't say that.
hypnotized. You have to want to be hypnotized. It's not something out of your control. You can't be hurt or damaged in any way by hypnosis.
So you've never put pressure on students to enter into hypnosis?
It would be impossible to do so.
I know, I've tried. He literally let that force slip. It was so overt. There was no way that was on accident. Fuck you. He's just screwing around at this point. Scrying and auto-hypnosis are the same thing? Is that... No? I mean, he did just say that they did use it at some point. No interest, never used it, but he knows what it is. That's weird. Damn it, I still don't think I have anything here. I feel like I need to talk to Ryan is what I really need. He feels like a weaker link than Paul here. I might be able to get him to crack. But, oh, I've been waylaid. Holy shit, I have been waylaid. What the fuck? I just got mugged.
The DVD! That's all they took. It must have been deliberate. Someone clearly wanted that back. Nice and helpful of them to leave a piece of evidence behind, though.
It's just a bag, dude. Oh. That was fucking weird. No showing the DVD to Ryan then, I guess. Well, it was perhaps a little bit too powerful of a piece of evidence. Well, hopefully Ryan's back in his room now. Fuck. He's not. Damn it. Oh, right, I have this, though. Oh, right, yeah, okay, I should probably go find somebody who can tell me where to go for this.
You seen this? You know the shop?
Yeah, I know the shop. I hired something from them last year, I think.
This is for a party, I assume.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's that's a weird fucking response. Okay, don't like that.
Probably be back later.
Something like that. Give me a break.
You know the shop? Have you used it?
No, but I know where it is.
Can you tell me where it is? So I can go to there? No.
That's it for the time being.
Apparently not. That guy really fucking mugged me with a branded bag from the shop he works at or whatever. That's so fucking stupid. It's just silly. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, nothing going on over there.
Have you seen this before, anywhere?
Well, I know the shop, costume shop just outside the village.
Ever used it?
Not personally, but I think Ryan might have.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Have you seen this before?
No, I don't think so.
You don't recognize the shop?
No.
What?
Is there someone else who works at Atlas? Someone who may have been there tonight?
No. There's a cleaner. Comes at strange times, but then he's a strange boy. Work experience.
As a cleaner?
Well, we did try him in accounts, but didn't work out.
What this fucking asshole? Doesn't know. Aren't you the one who told me about Monarch? Yeah, that was weird. Okay.
Do you visit Monarch costumes a lot?
No. I used to go in there occasionally. Why?
But you do know the shop.
Yes, of course I do.
You see, Paul, I thought you said you didn't know where this bag was from.
Well, maybe I do.
What a
This was
stupid...
used
Why would you
to
even
put
lie
over my
about
head,
that?
Paul, by a mugger. Would you like to tell me something?
Are you suggesting that I had something to do with your mugging?
Did you?
You really ask the most ridiculous questions. Of course I didn't.
So why did you lie about the shop?
Well, I didn't have anything to do with your mugging, Inspector, but I might know somebody who did.
Go on.
Did Ryan mention Jason to you, the cleaner? Unfortunately, Ryan at some point told Jason that the DVD mustn't be removed from the site. So, when he saw you take it, he simply thought that he was doing us a favour by, getting it back.
That is...
He isn't exactly what you'd call one of Darwin's best
That
examples.
is
So what's on the DVD that's so
the
special?
stupidest
All right,
fucking thing
something
I've ever
I
heard.
Did myself a little stunt I pulled to amuse the students.
What kind of stunt?
I pretended to steal from the students. I emphasize the word pretended. The students knew all about it afterwards. Everything was above board.
Steal from students? Why?
We were doing a piece about pushing the limit, so I decided I would show them how it was done. Oh, don't look
Just
so serious,
stealing
Inspector.
things.
I returned everybody's things immediately afterwards. No harm done.
And when was this?
But you're encouraging them
Last year,
to
sir.
replicate that behavior.
Third Eye or Atlas?
Third Eye, I think.
And this was before or after Liam died?
Well, since you'll probably find out anyway, it happened to be on the night that Liam died, as it happens. Before you ask. No. I didn't steal from him.
Do you think it's a good idea to encourage students to steal, Paul?
I wasn't encouraging students to steal.
Yes, you were.
Policemen are so literal.
You're
Life is
explicitly
shades of
doing
grey,
that.
Inspector. Much as the Force might like it, it doesn't divide neatly into...
Oh my god, this guy's so fucking full of it.
Now, if you don't mind, you're going to have to excuse me for a moment. You know where the door is.
Oh boy.
I see he was quick enough to claim he didn't steal from Liam. What kind of stunt was that anyway? And Liam dying later the same night? It's just all a bit too suspicious.
What a fucking weird ass thing. Okay, let's just run down the last couple of things here.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
This.
Seen this anywhere before? Nope.
Okay, well, cool. Glad I came over here for that.
Thank you. What do you know about Paul stealing money from students? Part of a stunt or something?
What, did he do that? I've never heard about anything like that. No, it might be part of the risk-taking thing, though.
Explain that.
It's like, oh yeah, that sounds
it's part of the
plausible, though.
course. You have to do something dangerous or risky, something you wouldn't normally do.
Something dangerous?
Well, not dangerous, just risky.
That's the same thing!
Like saying something you wouldn't normally say to someone, or doing something unusual.
Like stealing from other students?
Well, we didn't do anything like that, but you have to tell everyone at the end of the course anyway. And you're not allowed to do anything that would hurt or offend anyone.
Well, then it's not
And
fucking
you're not
risky,
allowed to
is
do
it?
anything really bad. It's all pretend, really.
This doesn't make any fucking
It's
sense.
a bit odd for a business course.
It works, though.
Simon's a fucking idiot. Oh my god.
That's okay. What do you know about Paul Rand?
Paul the Slime.
You've obviously met him then.
Yes, I have.
What do you know about him committing a fake theft during one of the courses?
What, about him going through people's bags? Yeah, he tried that thing on me as well, weirdo.
So you were at Third Eye?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes, I went there for a few months after college and I left because I hated it. And I didn't know Atlas was the same thing. And I went with Simon.
Does Simon know that?
No. I didn't want to burst his bubble, so I...
What, you just let him
Say
walk into that
So he doesn't know
insano
you went to
bullshit?
Third Eye?
No.
Ah!
What the fuck is wrong
So
with
is
you?
that when
Oh
you
my
met
god.
Ryan as well?
Yep.
Right. What didn't you like about the course?
Well, it was stupid. They just made you do things to other people and be abusive just to prove that you could, and I absolutely hated it.
What sort of things?
Oh, just stupid things. Nasty things to prove that you could do it. It was about not feeling guilty. And it was horrible, that's why I left.
And is Simon doing all of this stuff now?
No, I think they had to stop because it was just getting ridiculous. I think somebody got arrested or something.
Very interesting.
Well, I can't bring that up to Ryan, can I? Or to Simon. Joined? Okay. What am I supposed to... Is there something here now? Something like this? Does it... No? Ah, damn it. There's too many things now. It's starting to get really difficult to, like, remember all these tiny details, especially even when you're looking at all of them in front of you, like, just scrolling through them, it's just a lot of information. Nothing's leaping out to me right now.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna wrap things up for today here. So on the next one, we're hopefully Ryan will be available to be grilled, and we can snap him under the pressure, something like that. I want to see what that looks like. That should be entertaining. Anyway, I'll see you then.